my good people. Thank you so much for the feedback that I am getting, positive feedback. Thank you so much for following us here on Hope Channel. I am Comfort, and I am so delighted to be doing this with you, to be able to walk this journey of growth with you. Yeah. So as I told you earlier when we were starting, I am a life coach, and particularly I am so passionate about personal growth and personal branding. How do you present yourself? How do people know you and all that? I want you to be able to be the best version of yourself, to use your fullest potential, because God created you to make a difference. God created you to be able to make an impact. You are unique. You are fearfully made, the Bible tells us, and I want to be able to tap deep into your potential such that you live a good purposed life, such that you'll be able to live a life that will not only impact others but will give the glory to God. And once again, welcome to Thrive with Coach Comfort here on Hope Channel. Now, we've been looking at attitude, our mindset. Yeah, on the first day, we're able to describe what attitude looks like, both positive and negative, and we're able to look at some of the outcomes of attitude, or some of symptoms, yeah, of attitude, so I should say. And we looked at the story of Moses, we looked at the story of Job, we looked at both these Bible characters that had different attitudes and the outcome for them. So today I want us to look at some of the benefits of having a positive attitude. Yeah, I've been pointing on some of them in our previous sessions, but today I want us to be so intentional about the benefits of attitude. First and foremost, you are going to be more content with life, and you are going to enjoy life. Some of us are always sad. Some of us are always victims in scenarios because of our attitude. Yeah, we do not enjoy life. Even situations that would require you to enjoy life, situations that require for you to be happy, you find yourself not happy because of your attitude. So positive attitude is going to guarantee you enjoyment of life. You are going to be content. You're going to be more peaceful, even when situations are so chaotic. Because first of all, you know that whatever you're going through right now is just going to be temporal, so it's not going to affect your life in general. Some of us have allowed temporal issues, temporal matters, temporal people in our lives to affect our entire life. Some of us have foregone the good that is supposed to happen in our lives. Some of us have foregone the good relationships that could happen, the job opportunities that could be life-turning for us because of temporal things in our lives. Yeah? So positive attitude is going to guarantee you a life that is going to be full of contentment, and a life that you are going to be able to enjoy. Positive attitude is going to help you to have better relationships. With time, I will still be able to talk about relationships, but remember, the life that you have right now is as a result of the relationships that you have. The quality of your life equals to the quality of your relationships equals to the quality of your life. The people that you surround yourself with have a big say, have a big impact on how your life is going to turn out. If you have people that are always full of negative, your life is going to be full of negative. If you have people that are always, full of positive, your life is going to be full of positive. If you have people that have positive attitude, they'll be able to see the good in you. They'll be able to encourage you. They'll be able to push you. That is what attitude is going to do. And attitude is contagious. If you associate so much with someone that is always negative about life, your perspective about life is going to change. If you are the kind of person that is always with positive people, even when you had a negative attitude, you're going to find yourself starting to have a positive attitude. That's why they say, tell me who you walk with and I'll tell you who you are. That is a Luganda proverb, yeah? That is what happens. So who you're going to associate with is going to be as a result of your attitude. But remember, Also, your attitude is going to attract the kind of people. There is no way you're going to have a negative attitude and expect to attract positive people. There's no way you're going to have a positive attitude and you're going to attract negative people. Now, these two are not going to rhyme. These two will not work together whatsoever. So those are some of the benefits of having a positive attitude, that you're going to have thriving relationships. You're going to have happy relationships. Your social life is going to be thriving. Your social life will even you yourself, you'll be happy about it. And then positive attitude is going to teach you to appreciate life. Gratitude. Do you know that the fact that you are still alive is worth celebrating, is worth appreciating? The fact that you are not sick. Because as we speak, as I speak right now, as you are watching this, someone is struggling for their life. They have been put on oxygen. There are even those that have been put on oxygen, and the oxygen, right now as I speak, the oxygen is being removed off them. They have lost the fight. As we speak right now, there is someone that is watching, that is bedridden. But here you are, you have nothing that is paining, you have no headache, no stomach ache, and yet you are still full of complaints. You are still so bitter. You are full of resentment. You are full of anger. That is as a result of your attitude, your mindset. Right now you're angry because someone did something to you and they did not apologize to you. Right now you are angry because someone did something and you cursed them and you thought life is going to be mean to them, but they are happy right now, and that alone makes you angry. That makes you bitter. It makes you resentful. But how is that going to help you in any way? How is that going to contribute? How is it going to, how is it going to add up to your life? Your attitude, your mindset. Someone is watching me right now and they are living a bitter life because probably someone has been appointed in a position they didn't expect them to. Some of us think life revolves around us. And maybe because you expected someone to do something, or you asked someone to do something and they did not do it, and you thought they will not be able to have other opportunities. Let me give you for instance. Let's say we are in a setting and then you come to me and you're like, Comfort, I need you to do for me. I need you to do this for me. And I tell you, you know what? I am unable to. And then you get angry. You're like, how can she refuse to do something I have told her to do? I'm going to teach her the lesson, because maybe you have authority in the setting where we are. So you start denying me opportunities to be able to do something, or for me to be able to put my potential to use, because you have authority where we are. And then I get an opportunity in a different setting, which is outside your control, where you have no say. And then you get bitter, you get angry. You start forging ways to see how comfort can be put down. And every time you see me smile, you're going to be angry. Change your mindset. Change your attitude about life. Just take a good example of Jesus. If Jesus had a negative attitude, do you think you and I will be redeemed? Do you think you and I will be saved? First of all, Jesus will be like, if he had a negative attitude, first of all, he'll be like, you know what? Why should I go and die for them? They brought this upon themselves. If Jesus had a negative attitude about life, when eventually he accepted, he came, the way we are treating him, he'll be like, you know what? Why should I even be suffering here for their sake? Yet it is them that put themselves in this situation. Let me just abort mission and go back to my glory. Because he had the opportunity, he had the potential too. But Jesus had a positive attitude, even when he was being crucified. On the cross, he was able to say, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Positive attitude. Jesus knew that at the end of the day, I have a goal and I have to meet that goal. But some of us, due to our negative attitude, when something small happens, let's say at church, you've been given a position to serve. Maybe you're the women's leader. Maybe you are an elder. Maybe you are the church clerk. Maybe you are a deaconess, a deacon, whatever capacity you're serving in. And then you come up with an idea and you're like, you know what, as the clerk, I want us to work on our documentation. So if you're going to get money or any work to the church clerk, make sure, from the treasury, make sure you have a requisition, because you want good documentation of church activities. And then you also go ahead to ask departmentals, you know what, as departmentals, this is the format that we're going to be using, the template for our reports. Make sure every month you hand in your reports. This is going to help our church, like the clerical department. And then people just stop giving you. Someone will tell you, no, this is a long procedure, will not be able to, like, they are opposing the suggestion that you've brought forth. And then you're like, yeah, at the end of that day, like I was helping them. So really, let me just drop it. Some of us have even gone ahead as stepping down from positions in church because we've been told the suggestions we've brought, the proposals we've brought will not work. But you know that why that is so? It's because we have made it about ourselves. It's because of our attitude. Your attitude tells you, gwe mugezi yeka ari mukizimbe. Your attitude tells you, gwe mulungi weka. Your attitude tells you, you're the only one that has money, you have the status, so they have to listen to you. So anyone that goes against that, anyone that does not go in line with what you want, what you had suggested, what you had proposed, is fighting you. That whatever you're doing is for the glory of God. That the work you're doing right now, the ministry you're into, is a ministry to glorify God. Is a ministry that God has been so generous, that God has been so gracious giving you to serve in. We should know that if we are serving, whatever capacity we are serving in, even the jobs that we have, it is the grace of God that we are working from the places that we are working. It is by the grace of God that we have the relationships that we are having, that we have the academic excellence that we are having, that we have been able to go as far as having a PhD, that you've been able to go as far as having a master's degree. It is by the grace of God. When we are able to know that life revolves around God, our attitude is going to change. It is my prayer that your attitude changes for the better. Remember, right here, we learn, we unlearn, and we relearn. In fact, I advise that you should get a book. Yeah, get a book specifically for this show, because there's going to be a lot of learning that is going to happen here. There's going to be a lot of inspiration and motivation. If you are the kind of person that wants to shift from where they are to another place, make sure that you do not miss any of these episodes. If you are the kind of person that is struggling with life right now, you do not know where you belong, you do not know what you should do, and you need clarity with life, I will be more than glad to guide you on that journey. All you have to do is follow me on any of my social media platforms: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. I'll be glad to respond to you. My social media platforms are Joanne Comfort Balese or Joanne Comfort Inspiration. That includes for YouTube. Also, do not forget to follow us here on Hope Channel on all our social media platforms. We are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, and we are also and also check out our website. And remember, very importantly, support the work of God through Hope Channel, such that we'll be able to bridge the gap between those that are hopeless and the Word of God. Until next time, stay well.